Maybe we should add better intro than this. And maybe I should have prepared myself a little better because I have not. And yeah, I'm totally not prepared for this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I got it. I think I got it. I got it. I got it. And yeah, we're finally back. Thank freaking God. Man, what a long past like 3 to 4 weeks I've had. Holy, I'm so glad it's almost over. Not entirely, but for the first time in like 4 weeks, I finally have a day off of work, and that's tomorrow. So we're doing a live stream because I can stay up if I want or collapse due to exhaustion, which I almost did the past like 3 or 4 days. But yeah, it's been hectic, and now I just couch potatoed. I did have work today, only until noon though. Thank God. Today was easier because tea season is like at the end here in Japan, so it's getting easier. So yeah, I kind of couch potatoed for the rest of the day until now. I really wish I was productive. Tomorrow I'm gonna be productive though because I actually have things happening that will actually affect the second YouTube channel. So things that are happening for the second YouTube channel. I don't know if I'll film anything of it. So in the next video I post for that channel, I might just explain what I did or what happened and stuff like that. But yeah, my car is gonna get some work done tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. So I'll explain to you guys on the video that I make for the second YouTube channel. Like I always mentioned, there's no point in explaining anything to you guys about the second YouTube channel on this channel. They don't have relation to each other. Like I always mention. So maybe that should be like our slogan from now on. They have no relation to each other. That's the stupidest slogan of all time. Stupidest quote ever. But yeah, it's also getting really hot, and I'm wearing a sweater for some reason. I always wear sweaters on stream because one reason is because I wear headphones, and headphones are so uncomfortable when I sweat a lot. And also because these headphones are like over 10 years old, and I never plan to buy new ones because these ones still work perfectly fine. It's just the material is falling apart. It's like all of the what is it called? All the not fabric, the opposite. What's the opposite of what headphones have of fabric? Fabric's like the underneath. I don't know if you guys know what I'm saying. What am I trying to say? The leather that's on the ear pads, they completely worn off. So now it's just like the fabric. And I don't want to sweat like crazy because then it gets all yucky. So one reason is I wear a hood, but of course it's almost summer here, and today it was like almost 30 degrees, and even right now it's really hot. I'm like sweating through this, so it kind of sucks. It is a short sleeve though. This is the only short sleeve hoodie that I have. I'm also wearing shorts and everything, so I'm probably gonna drink a lot of straight tea, and it is cold too, so that should help hopefully, or it'll just make me go to the bathroom a lot more. Oh yeah. Um, but yeah, also like I was mentioned as well, I can't ever open my windows or my door or whatever to let in fresh air or cool air while I'm streaming because everyone, all my neighbors will hear me and stuff like that. They'll get pissed off and everything. And also because I can never tell how loud I'm speaking through I guess I've never explained this to you guys. So this setup that I have, I can adjust. It's kind of like a what is it called, a mixer, but it's like on my microphone. So I can actually adjust volume levels and everything so that I can actually hear myself properly. Um, if I don't adjust that properly, then I end up yelling without even realizing it, or feel like that I'm not actually talking even though I am. So when I adjust that, it's good for me, but I have no idea what people around me can hear, like my neighbors and stuff like that. But yeah, that wall behind me is completely cement, so my neighbors can't really hear me. The only time you can actually hear through the walls is when someone's walking, because the sound, I guess, goes through the floorboards, not through the wall. And then certain pitches of sounds, typically, is it lower pitch or higher pitch? I don't remember. Can actually travel through concrete easier. I forget which one it is, but anyways, yeah. I can hear, when people cough, I can hear that. But when they talk, I can't hear that. So I think that the specific tones travel through the walls, I guess, or something. I don't know. Or through your feet into the floorboards, through the floorboards and into here. I don't know. I don't know. Also, I guess you guys didn't see that, but I just blinked really weird there. Like, my eye didn't blink properly. That's the first time in my life that's ever happened. Where I blinked, but, like, it didn't go properly. Like, my eyelid just didn't function properly. That was so weird. Wow, that was the weirdest thing ever. Like, my eye just, like, gave out with blinking. That was weird. My right eyelid. Um, yeah, I don't have anything planned for this stream. As you can tell, I just have my YouTube channel up, but there's nothing. I haven't filmed an IRL style video, so there's nothing really to review for you guys. And of course, on the second YouTube channel, I haven't posted anything lately, so I'm going to soon because like I mentioned, my busy time at work is almost coming to an end, so I'll have time. And then tomorrow, I'm actually doing car related stuff. But I'm not sure if I'm going to film any of it because I actually have to go to Toyota, like a dealership, and get stuff done. So I don't want to put a camera in their faces and stuff like that. So I may or may not. But I'll definitely show you guys the end results. I think I can tell you guys what's happening. Yeah, it's not much of a secret. It wouldn't make sense for it to be a secret. So the brake issues. I know earlier and every single time I do a video or live stream, I explain to you guys that there's no point in talking about the second YouTube channel on this channel because they have no relation to each other. See, that slogan's come back again. But I'll just briefly explain to you, not in detail. So, let me clear my throat here because it's gonna be very short. Okay, sure. Yeah, so I gotta go to Toyota and they're gonna fix the brake issue. For those of you that are following me on the second YouTube channel, you'll know what I'm talking about. But if you have no idea what I'm talking about, then long story short, my car has really weird brake squeaking. Like, not normal. Like, it's... I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, so yeah, they're replacing the rotors and the brake pads. Like, the whole brake system, they're redoing it for me completely tomorrow. So, yeah, that's what's happening. Long story short. There's a lot more to it, but like I always mention, like I just mentioned, there's no point in explaining to you guys on here. So in the next YouTube video, I don't know why I'm pointing this way. What's over there? Oh, my jersey? Yeah, my hockey jersey. My team lost this morning. Terribly. They lost 4-3 in overtime. It was that I only saw like the second half of the game because I was working during the first half, but then I got home around like halfway through the game actually, and from the second half of the second period all the way till the end of overtime, it was a disaster. What a horrible game that was. Anyways, I need to stop drinking so much. I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom, but I'm trying to keep myself cool because I'm already sweating through this and I can't open my windows and I do not want to turn on the air conditioner at this time of year. I think that'd be so loud for you guys. The microphone would pick it up like crazy. And it would sound like static for you guys and be like, what's wrong with your microphone? You need to buy a new microphone. I do actually. It still looks like it's in mint condition, like it's brand new. I did break it once, like completely break it. If you guys remember, for those of you that are nostalgic to my Twitch channel, which yes, still exists, and no, I have not abandoned it, even though it may seem so. Yeah, I actually destroyed this exact microphone that I'm using. I actually completely destroyed it to the point that it stopped working. I had to take it apart. All I had to do was dry it out, and then it started working again about a week after. Man, my mind just blanked out right there. What? I don't know. The existence of this stream makes no sense. Let's go with that. So we can move on to a new conversation, which isn't much actually, because I have nothing planned for you guys. So, yeah. Okay. Well, boy, this stream was short-lived, long-lived, short-lived. Or you could say it either way, actually. But yeah, I really don't have anything planned for you guys. Nothing has been happening because, like I mentioned, I've just been working 7 days a week for the past 4 weeks straight. So tomorrow is my first day off of work in almost a month. Thank God. I would love to play a game for you guys right now, but I'm kind of like, I have like mixed, what is it called? Personalities, not feelings. What's the word I'm looking for? You know when you're really into something, whether it's like playing a video game, like every day you're like, oh, I'm really into this right now, or watching a TV show, I'm really into this right now, or something like, you know, that kind of stuff, like a hobby that you have. You're like, oh, I really want to do this every day because I haven't burned myself out of it yet. I'm in that phase right now, but with like multiple things at once, which is weird. I'm not usually like that. Usually for me, it's one thing at a time until I get burnt out of it and then I move on to the next thing. So yeah, my mind's kind of like all over the place right now. My brain's like, it's like my brain cells right now are doing too many things at once. Even though a human brain can physically do that, my brain just cannot. So yeah, weird things happen. But yeah, I got a lot on my mind right now about just like random things. Nothing bad, which is good. Just random things that popped up in my life all of a sudden, and it's a good thing that I'm laughing because that means there's nothing bad. So, yeah, one of them is like I mentioned, my team, my home team in Canada is currently in the playoffs, and like I mentioned, they did horrible in their game this morning, Japan time this morning, because obviously the game was in the evening Canada time. So, anyways, and then what else? Yeah, my car situation. I'm doing all of that right now. So I'm really into that as well. And I did buy a part, which is part of the part that I bought. Part of the part? Yeah, that makes sense. Part of the part that I bought is literally sitting right there right now. If I were to show it to you guys, it would spoil about 60% of what it is. I can't really tell you guys, but I did post a video on my Twitter briefly showing and explaining what it is, but I didn't actually show you guys the actual product. The product is actually in my living room. I purposely put it over there before I started the stream because it was actually sitting on my bed right here. And then right before I started the stream, I was like, wait, that shouldn't be there. Unless you guys want a sneak peek. Maybe at some point during the stream, I'll show it for 2 seconds. A sneak peek for those of you guys that are actually thoroughly into my content. And this would actually be a good place to show it to you guys because, like I mentioned, again, for like the 10th time in the stream, this channel and my second YouTube channel have no relation to each other whatsoever. I never talk about the two. And they have nothing in common whatsoever. So it would be good for people that are like really keeping up to date with me, whether it's on my Twitter, my Instagram, this YouTube channel, my second YouTube channel. So if I showed it on here, it's for all the, I hate saying this word, but I'm going to use this word because it's the perfect word. So for you OGs out there, this would be the perfect place because then I know for a fact that you pay attention to me as thoroughly as possible, which I do appreciate, but also think that's really creepy at the same time. But then again, when I think about it, I'm the one putting myself on the internet for years, so what am I to be all weirded out about? you know what I mean? Also, question, sorry, this is really random, but I wanted to ask this. Not that anyone's gonna answer me, but for anyone else, the past like 2 or 3 days-ish, has YouTube been running slow for anyone else? At first I thought it was my computer because I've never actually maintenance my computer once since I built it 2 or 3 years ago. I've never I thought, oh god, I'm stuttering. I thought it was my my CPU because my CPU, was it 1 year? I think it was at the exact 1 year mark my original CPU died. Then I had to get it replaced unfortunately. And then I have the second CPU. It's the same one, just a new one. That I got in like 2 years ago or whatever. But I haven't maintained it once, like my computer. So I'm thinking the thermal paste is not working as well anymore because it's old. So maybe my processor is being affected by that. Not necessarily overheating, but like all the other things that bad thermal paste can cause. And maybe it's just dusty or something. I have not cleaned out my computer in months and there's so much dust inside of it. So maybe that has, I thought that had something to do with it, but anything else I do on my computer aside from like YouTube is perfectly fine. Like my computer runs fine. So I'm thinking something YouTube is just running slow these past couple days. But yeah, it's really slow. YouTube is so slow. But luckily, I have nothing to show you guys. Why is that good? That's not good. But for the situation that we're in, that's good. I have nothing to show you guys. Like I mentioned, there's never any point in going through my gaming videos with you guys. Just watch it and that's good enough. Nothing to explain to you guys. So yeah. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I have snacks in front of me. Well, kind of. I always eat this. This one's blueberry flavor. It's just a I was gonna say pound cake. It's not a pound cake. It's just a bread loaf of blueberry. That's all it is, like pastry. And then I got straight tea. See, like every time I always explain to you guys what I'm eating and drinking on stream, even though I hate doing that. It's always tiny little snacks, so not like actual meals or anything. But yeah, yeah. What else? Going back to, I was gonna say the original subject. Not that we had anything to begin with. Um, why my brain is like all over the place recently, and I just have so many different things going on in my life right now. Like 7 days a week work. Really starting to get to do stuff to my car, and then hopefully in the near future, I'm talking like really in the near future, post like more interesting videos for you guys on that channel, because I have a new car part that came in. I'm trying to think before I say things because I don't want to accidentally spoil what it is. So I'm trying to make sure I don't accidentally say something. But I have like the see, I have a car part that's like actually like legit or whatever. I don't know how to say it properly. But anyways. And then yeah, one thing I've been doing yesterday, it was actually yesterday. Last night was it? So you know how like you watch a YouTube video and then when someone's video ends, at the end there'll be like those, I don't know how many, 9 videos or whatever, recommended videos on the screen in the middle or whatever. Oh god. Oh god. Anyways, so yeah, usually it's videos that are similar to what you were just watching, so like recommendations obviously, right? There was one random video, and this, I mean, I guess that's normal, but like this video, I don't know why this one specifically. I mean, I guess YouTube's like that, right? You know how I told you guys about Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, that TV show or whatever? Well, it's not a TV show, I guess. The YouTube series or whatever. So I was watching that. 6 episodes, blasted through it. Thought it was the weirdest thing ever. Good, but like really weird, and like I don't know who came up with the idea and like what the purpose of it is. Last night, okay, there was a series, and I saw the thumbnail, and I was like, what the heck is this? And I kid you not, I wanted to do a coin toss to see whether I wanted to click on it or not. But then something told me at the very last second before I was like, nah, I'm just gonna go to bed. I'm done. Yeah, I clicked on it. I don't know why. I watched the first 5 seconds of episode 2 actually, because that's what was recommended to me, of The Amazing Digital Circus. You guys may have heard it. I guess everyone in the world has heard of it. The first episode already has over 300 million views, and it's only been out for 6 months, which is crazy. And it's a completely new series too. So yeah, I watched like the first 5 seconds of episode 2, and like my brain was just like, what the heck is going on here? And then I was gonna stop after like 2 minutes, not because I was like bored or weirded out or anything. Nothing like that. It was just more because I was like, whatever, you know. But then I stuck around, and yeah, now I'm just like, okay, I guess I'll wait for episode 3 to come out at some point. That's where I'm at now. There's only 2 episodes apparently. The first episode apparently came out on the exact day where I actually got my car, which is crazy. The Hachiroku. Actually, no. The day. Oh god, I'm stuttering again. The day that I got it back after the mishap we had with the seatbelt situation and stuff like that. For those of you that know. So yeah, apparently it came out then. And then episode 2 apparently came out like 5 days ago, and I watched it last night. Yeah, I guess I'm good timing, but how did it get up to 300 million views in the second episode, which only came out less than a week ago? It already has like 60 million views or something. Like, how? Like how? Like what? How come I didn't know about this until now? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? Why didn't like more places recommend me this? Because it's huge, obviously. But yeah, the characters. So my honest opinion on that show, the characters are very well thought out. The voice actors on the English version, apparently people say in other languages too, it's really good as well. But on the original, obviously, the voice acting is very good too. Every character has very good voice actors. Typically, it's not like that when it comes to a lot of series, but this one is very good. And then the personalities of all the characters are very distinct. I like that. The scenery, everything like that. It's very professionally done, which is really hard to do nowadays when it comes to like a TV series, video game, anything like that. Just because most ideas that everybody would have are all taken already, so it'd be hard for you to replicate. an idea that's already been done, but make it your own so that it can also become popular and not be dissed by people or whatever you want to call it, saying, you copied this or you copied that, so it's not good, you know. No, but this show really utilizes everything, every genre. It uses every type of physic, every type of personality, every type of scenery, yet it's still their own, which is amazing. So yeah, I can't wait until episode 3, which apparently people say will be faster than the 6 month split that they had between episode 1 and 2. People are saying it'll probably come out within the next 4 or 5 months, which is not bad. And apparently there's a total of 9 episodes that's supposed to be in the first season. So out of what I know, the first episode was supposed to be the entire thing, but then it somehow blew up. I don't know how it happened. It blew up, and then the people that made it, I forget what the company's called, they're like, oh, we're actually making revenue off of this more than we've ever done before. So they decided to continue it. They made a second episode and it blew up even more faster. So now they're decided, okay, we have the whole story. It's 9 episodes. It's already been made. Just the animation takes time. So that's what's happening apparently. So it was only supposed to be a single episode. Kind of like a lot of series. Like one that I can think of off the top of my head because I've actually watched it thoroughly. Double King. You guys know that? I think it's just a single episode and that's it. Just because it wasn't supposed to be like a series or anything. Yeah, but this one actually it went somewhere, and it's actually like a legit like series, like a TV show and stuff like that. You know, so it actually can go forward, which is amazing. So we'll see, Um, but yeah, my thought. I don't typically watch like TV shows and movies recently. I'm not that kind of person. I've never watched all the popular things. I've never watched Squid Game. I've never watched Stranger Things. Like I'm serious. Um, and then like really popular cartoons, stuff like that. What's something that's like really I've never now you guys can laugh at me when I'm what I as to what I'm about to say. Go ahead and laugh, but I've never actually thoroughly watched Dragon Ball in my life. I've never. When I was a little child, I used to watch episodes because I would come to Japan a lot to visit my grandparents and stuff like that. My mom would play it on TV and stuff like that. I was like 4 or 5 years old, so I didn't understand anything, and I barely knew Japanese back then. And of course, Dragon Ball. I don't know how many episodes there are, thousands maybe. Yeah, just random episodes would be playing on TV, so it could be like episode 520 or something like that. You know, I almost said 420. Jesus. But yeah, it was like that. So I've never actually thoroughly went through it, so I don't know all the characters and everything. I know. Go ahead and laugh. I know. I live in Japan. I am Japanese, and I don't know. Dragon Ball just it was like to me. The main reason is because I've explained this in the past, but Dragon Ball target audience is for elementary school kids. That's what it is here in Japan. It's still like that to this day. But in North America, I feel like majority of adults are watching it. So you know. What else? Where was I going with this? I have no idea where I was going with this, but yeah. I don't know what else to tell you guys, but I'm lost for words right now. I think I've explained everything to you guys. But my honest opinions on the Amazing Digital Circus, I would give it. It's hard to give it a rating because a lot of things that I rate for you guys, whether it's a video game, a TV show, or anything else like food, for example, anything, I typically rate everything on the higher scale. But then when I see something like the Amazing Digital Circus, which is really on another level, it's hard to give it a rating because everything else I gave, which is clearly lower than this, are already too high on the scale. So I would lower everything else I've ever given ratings to you guys, whether it's TV show, video game, an energy drink, a food, anything like that, would all be like 2 steps down. So if I gave something a 9, it should be like a 7 to make it more accurate. Now that this series that I'm watching has jumped up to another level of professionality or whatever you want to call it. So I can't really give it a rating, but if I had to, I haven't seen too much. But right now, I would honestly give it a solid 9 out of 10. I guess that doesn't say much to you guys because I always rate everything really high. So, I don't know. But yeah, that's where we're at. I'm sure it'll stay at a 9 or possibly go even higher. If it was a 10, I mean everything is perfect. But you know, nothing's perfect. That'd be a miracle if something was perfect for someone. You know, like a TV series or something. It's like this was meant for you and only you. You know, it'd be amazing. That yeah, I don't think that'll ever happen for me. So we'll see. It can go up to a 9.9, and that's as far as it'll go. Possibly. Um, yeah, but that's basically where I'm at in life, I guess. Yeah, I'm kind of just like on the downhill side of life right now. Oh, I shouldn't say that. That's not how I meant to say that. I meant downhill as in like I can have more couch potato days coming up as my life is kind of easing off a little bit. So yeah, what else is happening? I don't know. I mentioned to you guys about this. Oh, I think I did actually. This what is it called? Banner. Yeah, this place. I actually took this photo. I think I definitely explained this to you guys in a previous stream or whatever. Yeah, this place no longer exists. A couple of months ago, I actually tried to find this place again. It's not far from here. It's like a less than a 10-minute drive from here. Yeah, the building is gone. They destroyed it. And when I looked up the address on Google Maps, it doesn't exist anymore. So yeah, it's gone. It's called Third Planet. It's a huge arcade, but it was really old. I remember that it was really old and ghetto, but it was massive. And like, so you go inside the building. The entrance to the building's on the second floor. So you go up these stairs from the outside, and then you enter like this huge metal like automatic door. And when you go in, there's a bridge that goes all across on top of the first floor, which is where all the arcades and claw machines, all that stuff that you see there is. So the bridge just goes all across it. And then I took this photo from the bridge. So yeah, there's no like ceiling or floor in between the two floors. So it's completely open. So it's really cool when you walk across a bridge. You walk all across the on top of the entire arcade. It's a really big building too. So yeah, that's how I got that photo. I took it. It was really cool actually. But unfortunately, all the nostalgic stuff in Japan is really disappearing. The only thing that's kind of left is Akihabara. Akihabara has changed a lot too. The only things that still exist in Akihabara that's really like cool and nostalgic and like all the cool layout of buildings and all the retro stuff is all the arcades. That's it. That's about it though. But in my city, yeah, everything's gone. The Sega building is gone. That disappeared a long time ago actually. 4 years ago, I think. Like right after I moved to Japan, they destroyed one of the Sega offices here that used to exist, and I wanted to apply there because they actually had an English office in the building. I don't know if I can show you guys a photo of it. If it's, I'm sure it's still on Google. The original, what the building looked like. It was so cool. They had like a massive welcome sign, not welcome sign, welcome floor mat of Sonic the Hedgehog at the entrance. It's like I want to show you guys a photo. Like it's a really cool entrance, and there used to be an ice rink in there too. God, I never went to that though. I never saw it though. That was a long time ago though. That was like 20 years ago. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can find the photo. I'm sure it's still some. Was this it? Is this it? No, that's not it. Oh, unfortunately, I can't find it. I'm getting photos of Joypolis. I still need to go there. I've never been there. Oh, weird. I can't find it. Oh, I found it, but it's kind of too zoomed in, so you guys can't see it too well. This is it though. I don't think you guys will be able to see it. It's too zoomed in. But yeah, see, I don't know if you can tell. There's the floor mat there. Then the entrance to the stairs goes up to the office, and then the arcade's actually in this right there. It's hard to see, but if it's zoomed out, there's a huge like the signboard or whatever with the Sega on it, and then Sonic the Hedgehog. It's like massive yellow building. It's super retro, super cool. Yeah, that's gone. And then to the left, like on this side, you can't see it. The entrance to the skate rink used to be there like 20 years ago. Man, yeah, the nearest skate rink to me, I think, is in Hamamatsu. I think I drove past it once a couple years ago. I would love to go there. I haven't been ice skating since Canada. I really want to go ice skating. I love how I'm saying that right before summer's about to come. Which is probably good because I'm sweating right now, so we should talk about cold things. Like, I don't know how much I'm sweating. But that's not a cold subject. I'm sweating my ass off right now, though. God damn. I don't know what to do. How do I keep cool without turning on my AC? And I can't open my door, which sucks. Might have to take off this hood, I guess. I may help a little. Oh god. My neck is covered in sweat. Oh my god, my headphones are like disgusting too. Ugh. Here's the thing. I gotta ask you guys. So if you look at my headphones, how look, all the leather is gone. And then look at that, like it's destroyed. These headphones are very, very old. Look at this. But they still work perfectly fine. So what's I was gonna say strategy. Solution? Oh, if for those of you that have headphones that are like this in this condition, and they're old but still work perfectly fine and are still like professional quality compared to stuff in today's technology, what do? You just keep using these and just not worry about anything? Or do you say, it's time to buy new headphones? What do? When it comes to computer parts, anything computer related, I completely forget about it. After I get something once, I'm just like, that's that forever. That's it. The only thing I've done is... Actually, there's two things... Right here, there's two things that I've done. So I built this computer, this whole setup. God, 3-4 years ago, somewhere around there. The only things that have changed since that first day is my CPU, because that died about 3 years ago. Like, exactly a year after I built the computer, my CPU died. It was defective, so I had to get a new one. And then my mouse, which I used back in Canada, I brought with me from Japan. It was a Razer Taipan in white. The laser started going wrong, so it doesn't work very well, so I had to replace that. And then now I have this, which you guys know. A super cheap. I paid like $10 for this, but it works really well for what it is. I don't even know what brand it is, but anyways. Oh, it says K-Snake. I don't know. It works really well for $10. It's amazing, and it is wireless and everything. And it charges really fast too, and the battery lasts pretty long too. Yeah, it's great. It's great, and the laser does work pretty well too for it being $10. Not that I play any like FPS anymore, where you need to have precision and stuff like that. So that's another thing. And then the last one is my keyboard I replaced. Not because anything was wrong with my old keyboard, which has been sitting in my closet for like the past 3 years. Yeah, I just wanted different switches. I went from green. No, I started off with red switches, then I went to green switches, and now I'm back to red switches. So just because of quietness, not because I like them better. Quietness is the only reason. And also this keyboard is half the size compared to my old keyboard, so it fits on my desk better. And yeah, because I'm left-handed. Actually, no, that doesn't affect it at all. I still use my right hand with my mouse. Without the number pad, I have more space for my mouse, so I'm not bumping into my keyboard all the time, so that's great. I don't really use number pads. I don't know. Whenever I have to type numbers, I always use the numbers that are on the top of the keyboard, not the number pad. I don't know. People think it's weird that I do that, but that's the kind of person I am, so I don't need a number pad. So yeah, that's it though. That's literally it. I haven't done anything else to my entire setup. I did buy a second camera. I don't know if the new one is the one we're using or not. I have no idea. Because my two cameras, they're the exact same camera, but they're like 10 years age difference. So one of them, I guess, is better quality, but I don't know which one's which. I think we're using the better one, the newer one. Just because it looks cleaner. The lens looks like it's less dirty. That's the only reason. So, yeah. I can't remember why I ended up getting a second one. Because the Logitech C920, I think this is a terrible camera. Don't actually, no, for a webcam, it's really good. But for like an actual like camera compared to that, it's stupid. For live streaming, yeah. But for like just regular use, like work video calls and stuff like that, this is amazing for that. But yeah, I still plan to get a DSLR. Saving up for that, maybe. We'll see, but I think I'm prioritizing the second YouTube channel recently. Car parts are coming. Some have arrived. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when the DSLR comes in to my life. I really want one though. But I want to get like a decent one, not like a cheaper end one. Like I want to get like a pretty decent one. So I guess I would have to spend somewhere between 1,000 to 2,000, or 100,000 to 200,000 yen. So like $1,000 to $2,000 maybe on a camera. I don't want to get like a cheap end one. I don't know. We'll see. Would be useful for live streaming, better frames for you guys, and not have to use so much lighting and stuff like that. And then for the Instagram as well, taking night photos of the car and stuff like that would be so awesome because iPhones suck at taking night photos. So even with night mode, which I honestly have no idea how to properly use night mode on iPhones. Sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know why. Even when you turn it on, because it doesn't realize that it's dark. So sometimes it doesn't do anything. But even so, it's still terrible. Yeah, so for the Instagram, it'd be great. Higher quality photos and stuff like that. Or live streaming. And then obviously the main one for the second YouTube channel, because it's all IRL style videos. And then also for this channel as well, we do IRL style videos. Well, recently I haven't, but you know, there's benefits. There's 4 different things we could use it for, so that's why I want to get a DSLR. But like I mentioned, yeah, recently I prioritized in car parts. So I guess the DSLR is gonna have to wait a little bit. Maybe we'll see. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you guys. I don't know. That's pretty much it. Just things that are happening with me. Yeah, nothing to go through on this channel. I would love to play a game for you guys. There's one game that I want to get, but I need like a couple, maybe a few other people. What is it called? When we have to take videos. What is it called? Oh god. What is it called again? Content warning or something like that. I feel like that game, it's only like $10 on Steam, which I guess is worth it. But here's the thing, a game like that I feel like is really fun and funny on the first time you play it, but then after that I feel like the game's just stupid. You know, it's that type of game where it doesn't last very long, you know what I mean? Whereas like FPS games can last forever with entertainment, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. But yeah, a game like that, I feel like it's only fun the first time, and after that it's just like, why bother playing it? Kind of like Ultimate Chicken Horse. And yes, I bring that game up specifically because that actually happened to me. I thought it was like the best game ever right before I bought it, and I played it with 2 or 3 of my friends. We had a blast. And then after that, we never played it again because we were like, it's just boring, you know? Because you start to get too good at the game, and then you start to figure out how to cheese it in a lot of like the maps that you make and stuff like that. But the creative idea about that game is you actually make the maps yourself as you're playing, which is great, and then you keep adding stuff, you know? But yeah, that's a game where after the first time, it's just like, why even bother playing it anymore? I haven't touched that game for like 5-6 years, maybe. Speaking of games on there, what do we have on Steam right now? What do I have on Steam right now? I quickly go through that with you guys. God, how often do I use Steam? I don't. Do I? I've been playing Wreckfest recently. Quite a bit. I do play Wreckfest. Kind of into that, but I completed career mode about a week ago, so now it's kind of boring. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing. You don't have to. You don't have to see it. I can just explain it to you guys. I got Zero Time Dilemma. I think every game on my computer or on my Steam, I mean, should work. Because before I keep calling it a revamp, but I don't know what to actually say. After I fixed all the problems on my computer had, or my SSD or whatever, which was just to get a new operating system. I think everything should work on my computer now. Because before I did that, half the games on my Steam didn't work. I would get errors and stuff like that. But anyways, so I got that Zero Time Dilemma. We never beat that game. We played it on my Twitch back when I first started streaming. I was really terrible at it. And tried to be like one of those, I don't know what to call it. You know that people back in the day, everyone used like green screens and like use the to crop out the backgrounds and stuff like that. I tried to be one of those and be like a casual gamer, and that didn't work very well. So we never ended up beating this game. I don't know why we never finished it. We never did. Anyways, so yeah, I got Zero Time Dilemma. I haven't touched that game in like oh, it says I played it January 6, 2021. Oh no, I tried to open it, but then this was one of the games that didn't work. I never played it. So I don't know the actual time I actually last played. I think it was probably before 2018. Actually, no, it was. That was before I moved to Japan. So it was at least 6, 7 years ago. Anyways, then we got Wreckfest, which I'm currently playing from time to time. Worms Revolution, I've never played it apparently. Uno is corrupted. That game crashes a lot. And then I have Ultimate Chicken Wars. I haven't touched it since February 4th, 2017. So that was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 7 years ago. Wow. Thomas was alone. Do I have a video of that? On my Twitch, actually. Terraria, didn't they like stop this game or something? They stopped doing updates or whatever. I guess it still exists. Superliminal, I've never played this game. I had it and people say it's really good. I have no idea what it is though. Is it kind of similar to the Backrooms? Is that where is that where the it's not a meme, I guess, but like the thing that people talk about this on the internet, like Twitter and wherever else, liminal spaces, where people have like those photos like, oh, I found this in real life, I found this place. Does that come from this game? Superliminal? Is that what that is? Or am I totally wrong? Or is this game based on that thing? That thing that everyone talks about on social media? I don't know. I've never played this game, ever opened it. I don't know anything about it. I don't remember why I ever bought it, but we never played it. Bought it like 3 or 4 years ago. Maybe we should do that one day. Super Monkey Ball. Oh god, Banana Mania. This was so overly hyped when right about like a week before it came out, and then when it came out, immediately within like 2 hours, everyone found out it was the stupidest game ever. It was horrible. I think it has mixed reviews or whatever. Yeah, the review says mostly mixed. Yeah, it's a terrible game. Bomberman R Online. Yeah, it is what it is. I wish it would bring back like an adventure mode or whatever. Like Bomberman 64 style. But I don't know, Bomberman's completely online now. Like those multiplayer, that's all it is nowadays. Stealth. Inc. 2 Stealth Bastard. This game is actually really hard, this puzzle game. Splitgate. I think they kind of made Splitgate into more like Apex Legends now, which is kind of disappointing to me. Don't get me wrong, Apex Legends out of all of the FPS games, I would say is probably my favorite. But yeah, I don't want Splitgate to be like that. I want it to remain being like a laser tag kind of style. Sonic Mania. I got bored of Sonic Mania, I'll be honest. Even though I'm a huge Sonic fan. Yeah, I don't know. We got like halfway through Sonic Mania and I was like, I'm bored. I'm just so bored. We got Sonic Adventure DX. Yep. Don't need to explain that. We know where that is. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. So we created a Chow, but that would take forever. Max it out and everything. Shell Shock. Once you thoroughly understand how to play Shell Shock and actually get good at the game, it becomes so pointless to play it at all. Because then you realize there's no meaning behind the game. So yeah, Shell Shock. It's only fun when you're actually bad at the game. It's like when you're playing for the first couple of times. But after that, you realize it's so pointless. The whole game is so pointless. Whoever shoots first automatically wins. That's what it is. Senran Kagura Festival versus. I'm surprised I was allowed to stream this on Twitch. Yeah, it's a little more explicit or whatever the word is. Yeah, I'm surprised I did not get in trouble for playing this on stream. Scene, we played through that. Very interesting game, maybe? I have, believe it or not, I have RuneScape. Yeah, I used to be big on that game when I was in middle school because all of my friends played it. So then I got into it. I still have my second account, not my original. My original account, I lost it somehow. I think when RuneScape changed its platform or whatever it was, I think I lost my account through that. I don't know, something like that, or I just forgot the password or something. Then my second account that I made, which was like a year after that or whatever it was, that was when I was still in middle school. I still have that account. I still remember my login and everything, so I can still get on it. Pretty crazy. I think that account's like 15 years old or something. So I should have one of those 15-year-old capes or whatever. Those milestones or whatever, but I don't know. Anyways. I got Rocket League. This game gets boring quickly. Raft. Raft is Raft. That's what it is. Oh god, Portal 2 and Portal. Jesus Christ. I don't want to relive my moments of this ever again in my life. We got Pinball Arcade. Okay, sure. Pikuniku. That's Twitch series? Yeah, that's Twitch series. That's on my Twitch. Yeah, Octodad Deadliest Catch. Still to this day, one of my favorite streams I ever did on my Twitch channel was playing Octodad Deadliest Catch. And my microphone settings back then was like horrendous. It was great though. Night in the Woods, we never finished this game. This is a very long game. We played for a total of 11.2 hours, and I don't think we're even halfway through the game yet or something. So yeah, I kind of gave up with that because I got bored. It's a good game, but there's just too much. It's like all speech. It's mainly just speech. It gets kind of boring, or like it gets really repetitive and stuff like that. Need for Speed Heat. Yeah, this puts a lot of strain on my computer, so I don't play it that much. And playing it on stream would definitely be a bad idea. My computer would overheat. So yeah. Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I never played this. I only got it because it was free. And we just never ended up playing it. I don't know. Marbles on stream, no thanks. That's purely a Twitch thing, and no thanks to that. Little Nightmares, we never played the second game, but I have the original game. As a Twitch series, Limbo Twitch series from year one of when I started streaming on Twitch. It was horrendous. The way that I presented myself back then was like the most horrendous thing ever. Life Slide, this game is honestly to this day I can still say it's awesome. And yeah, it's kind of sad that not many people knew about this game ever. Life Slide, yeah. If you don't know what it is, it's on Steam. I forget how much it is. Play it. It's a really fun, like relaxing game. Life Slide is there. Yeah. Tsukiyomi. I need to explain any of this. Hanafuda. H1Z1. Does that still exist? I last played it March 5th, 2016 was the last time I played it. Holy. I still have the test server on here. Jesus. Can I sell that? Is that valuable? The test server? Can I digitally sell it to someone? Jeez. Wow. And then Jump King. Yeah, no thanks. I can't handle games like Jump King. I just can't. It's not a game like that. I can't handle it. My hands start getting like shaky after a while, and then I start getting really itchy and stuff like that. I'm like, I can't handle playing a game like this. Too much stress. Ink is kind of like the same thing, but like a terrible version. Kind of. Incredibox is great. That is if you add mods though. You have to download all of those though. Yeah, Incredibox is. I don't know if you consider this a game or not though. I don't know. Hype Run, that's like a phone app, so kind of stupid on PC. Hello Neighbor is broken. We could never complete the Hello Neighbor because it was so broken. There was just so many like not glitches, but like phases would either not happen or a phase would happen. You'd be like, this is the wrong time for this phase, so I can't complete the game. That's what happened. So we could never complete it. I think one part was I had to get into the neighbor's house. I had to be in the kitchen to fill a bucket with water, but he would not leave the kitchen. And we tried over and over and over. I even resetted the game. I even tried to do different sequences or whatever, and he would just not leave the kitchen. So I was like, how am I supposed to beat the game now? It was like a glitch or something. It was weird. So yeah, after a while, it just ended up being like that. He would never leave the kitchen. I'm like, okay, we can't do anything now. Hat in Time. This game was great. I can't think of anything bad about Hat in Time that I can think of off the top of my head. Like it was just good. It was perfectly done. The way we streamed it, the way I played it, game itself was good. Like I didn't experience anything wrong or anything where I was like, eh, it was just yeah, it was solid. Another H1Z1 test server. Why do I have? Oh, I've just survived test server and H1Z1 test server. Jesus, wow. Apparently I can still download it. I wonder what happens if I do that. Anyways, Grid Autosport is a terrible racing game. Putting that out there right now, like one of the worst racing games I've ever played in my life. Even worse than, and yes, I'm about to say the game that I'm about to say. Need for Speed Underground 2. I hate that game so much. If you compare that to Need for Speed Carbon, Carbon had way better graphics and physics and everything like that. So I don't know why Underground 2 was more popular. I hated that game so much. I guess the customization in that game was slightly better because you could do more things. But the graphics and then just the gameplay, It was horrible, and the story as well was terrible. It's more related to Tokyo Drift, whereas Carbon's more related to like crew members and actually like fighting or racing against like crew teams and like mafias and stuff or whatever you want to call it. Anyways, Grand Theft Auto 5. When is Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out? Hasn't this been a talk for like 10 years now or something or whatever? I don't know. But yeah, every time I look at this game, the amount of space required to download it goes up and up. I think when I first downloaded it, however many years ago it was, it says 2017 was the last time I played it. Back then, I think it was like 60, 70 gigabytes to download it. Now it's over 100 gigabytes. I don't want to download that because it takes up way too much space and my computer would die trying to play it too. It would overheat. Online it's fun, but there's too many people hacking now, so it sucks. Golf It. Yeah, we've been through that. That's just everybody knows that game. That's a Twitch thing. The Forest, I played it once. This was gifted to me actually. So yeah, it's okay. It's like H1Z1 Just Survive. Yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, we played that. I did we beat it? I don't remember if we did. I don't remember what happened. Did we stream it? On the Twitch channel, I guess? I don't have any videos of it, though. Oh, that's weird. We did play it. Where did we play it, though? It says we have 44 minutes of playtime. There's no way you can beat the whole game in that amount of time. Especially if you're playing it for the first time ever. I'm talking the original game. Where did we play that? On the Twitch channel, I guess. I don't have videos of it, though. Do I? I don't think so. Oh, I never saved it. Okay, here's another game that was like perfect. Like nothing went wrong. Firewatch. And do I? Yeah, I do. I do have the video of it on my Twitch channel. It was perfect. This is another game, just like Hat in Time. It was good. Everything went perfectly smoothly when we played it, when we streamed it. It was yeah, nothing bad about the game. I love the story. Perfect. Fall Guys, everybody, just like what's the game called? The FPS game. Fortnite, Fork Knife, or whatever people want to call it. I guess if you play this nowadays, everybody makes fun of you, kind of like Fortnite, stuff like that. But when this game first came out, it was huge. It was hype. It was great. Now it's like it's kind of embarrassing if you play it. So you never want to tell anyone, oh, I play Fall Guys. You know, kind of like Fortnite. You don't want to tell people. All right, we're good. My mom had to come in here to borrow a desk lamp, so I had to mute my mic. Anyways, oh, what's up, chat? What's up, chat? Channel's underrated. Yeah, here's the thing about this channel. I feel like, well, I don't want to over, I don't want to exaggerate when I say this, but I feel like I'm doing most. I don't want to say all because it's, then I'm definitely exaggerating. I feel like I'm doing most of the things properly that a YouTuber should be doing in order to get higher up than like a YouTuber that's like, oh, I'm just gonna post random videos. How do I explain it better than that? Like someone that actually wants to get higher up on YouTube. So I'm talking like get up to play button status. Whether it's the, what is it, the silver play button or whatever. They changed it, didn't they, recently or something? What's the first one? The silver play button, 100,000, or is it 10,000? I don't remember. And then 1 million is gold, right? I feel like I'm doing most of the things better than the average YouTuber. And I'm not talking like if you compare me to big YouTubers. I'm comparing myself to anybody in the world that has a YouTube channel and posts videos on it. So even somebody that's like terrible at taking videos, you know, and does no editing, they just post the raw footage of like a 2-minute video of them just, you know, walking through their house and tripping, falling, or I don't know how to explain, but you know what I mean, right? Versus someone that actually sits down, hires people to do the editing for them, has an intro to their videos, has an outro, you know, stuff like that, right? I feel like I do everything completely on my own when it comes to all the editing, all the filming, all the ideas that I come up with. And I do that on 2 YouTube channels. And I'm trying to thoroughly post on both of them. This main YouTube channel here definitely does that. The second YouTube channel, I'm trying to, but the main idea of the second YouTube channel is expensive because it's a hobby. It's an expensive hobby. One of the most expensive hobbies you can physically get to in Japan. So posting videos on a regular basis on that channel is yeah, it would break the bank for me. So that's kind of where it is with that. But aside from that though, I honestly do feel like I'm doing most of what a YouTuber should be doing to get higher up. I'm trying my best. So for example, I guess you can tell right here, all the thumbnails of my videos. I feel like this is very good. My thumbnails, like I actually put effort into making my thumbnails and stuff like that. Whereas I think just like random people on YouTube that have like the amount of subscribers that I have, like around this many, I feel like they don't even make a thumbnail. They just let the default go up. You know what I mean? I actually take the time to edit all my thumbnails and make it easy to understand for you guys. Like, each of my thumbnails are related to what the episode actually contains. And of course has the number on it so you can thoroughly find which episode you're looking for and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, there's that. Oh god. And then, editing my videos. I don't do too much when it comes to the video editing process. Just because, like, over 90% of my videos recently are all over an hour long. So you know how long it would take to fully edit a video and put, like, dramatic scenes or all that kind of stuff that people do. So I filter out all like the pointless stuff. You know, I just cut it out. That's all I do basically. Sometimes I add like little bits of text or whatever, stuff like that during some funny moments and stuff like that, but not often just because it takes so much time on a 1-hour video to do all that. So yeah, and then I recently I've been trying to post like every 3 days. I go back to the original schedule. But before that, it was like once every 2 weeks, I would upload a video. It was like that. That was my schedule, but I feel like it's kind of stupid doing that. So I've been trying to pick it up lately, but because I'm so busy, it's kind of difficult to do that. Yeah, I honestly, I feel like I'm doing what a YouTuber should be doing to get higher up or to actually get somewhere a little bit better than just, oh, I post a video. You know, maybe 1 year later, one person will subscribe to me or something like that. I feel like I'm doing more than enough. I shouldn't say more than enough. I could definitely do more. But I feel like I'm doing decently enough that things could happen to this channel in a good way. But, yeah. Yeah, that hasn't happened. I'm laughing about it because, yeah, I make no revenue off this YouTube channel or anything related to that kind of stuff. No ad revenues, no sponsorships and stuff like that. So anything that happens, I can just laugh it off and be like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, crazy, bro. Yeah, maybe. I might be crazy. But you know what? I can't be more crazier than I am. Can I? Can I? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You'll have to tell me that. But, yeah, I think, if I continue to keep this YouTube channel exactly the way it is, so like everything that I just explained to you is, let's say, for example, let's say by the end of this year, so December 31st, I don't think we'd get higher than up to 200 subscribers. I don't think so. Even if, like, one of my videos, for some reason, got recommended to, like, a bunch of people all of a sudden, which one of my video has, and it still does, actually, which is, where is it, actually? My Luigi's Mansion video, which one was it? This one. My number 4. For some reason, it still gets views. I know 5,600 views is obviously not a lot, but for someone like me where I have less than 200 subscribers, considering the fact that this video still gets views, and I posted this over a year ago, it's kind of strange. I'm not sure where it's being recommended to people and why this video specifically, and like I don't get it. But yeah, there's stuff like that. Everything else kind of just dies off after about a week. That's usually what happens. And then even my apartment tour video, all like my other ones that have over 1,000 views have all died off already. But my episode 4 of Luigi's Mansion, it's still like every time I look at the number of views, it slightly goes up little by little, very little, but it still does for some reason. Not sure what exactly is happening with it, but yeah, that's the only thing. I guess technically that's keeping my channel from still, actively being noticed by people, even if it's just like 1 or 2 people per day. But for someone like me with less than 200 subscribers, typically maybe like once a week someone will see my channel or watch one of my videos for like 30 seconds or something like that and then click away or something. But yeah, this video kind of keeps my channel still on people's screens, I guess, even if it's just 1 or 2 people, something like that. I don't know what's going on with it. But yeah, if I keep this channel exactly the way it is and just keep going at it, more video games or whatever, yeah, there's no way we'd hit more than 200 subscribers by the end of this year. I don't know what would happen in order for it to go higher than that if I kept everything exactly how it is. So I don't know. Here's what's weird though. I know a majority of people, when I ask this question, I know a majority of people lean towards me doing more IRL type of videos, like my apartment tour video, going to Japanese secondhand video game store videos, stuff like that. So IRL stuff, right? I know people enjoy that more, but the weird thing is, typically my video game videos, so my Let's Plays gets more views, which I don't really understand. So, and if I think about it from my point of view, I do enjoy creating and watching. And yes, I do watch my own videos. I do actually. I know a lot of people don't do that because they don't like their own voice or they don't like looking at themselves and stuff like that. I'm the kind of person where I love watching my own videos. I will sometimes, if I have a couch potato day, which recently I haven't, but if I ever do, sometimes I'll literally just sit down and watch a random video of mine. I seriously do that. I do. I entertain myself. But yeah, from my point of view, I definitely enjoy my IRL videos a lot more, even though they don't get as many views. But when I do ask people this question, they say the same thing as well, which is weird. So, yeah, I don't know why my video game videos get way more views typically. I don't know. I don't know what it is. So I'm not sure like what people's mindsets about my channel is, like what people actually think about my channel. I don't get much like feedback from people. It's either like I base it off of how long somebody watches my videos. You know how you can watch like the average view time or whatever that people watch? I either base it off of that or the likes that I get on my videos. Typically it would be like the same number each time, but if it gets like 1 or 2 more likes compared to the average video, then I know there's something slightly better about that video than something else. Yeah, that's what I base it off of. When you're a small YouTuber like I am, you gotta base it off of that kind of stuff. That's where you start. That's definitely where you base it off of. And then when you get to like a bigger YouTuber, you base it off of, oh, I'm at 1 million subscribers. Oh, I'm at 2 million. If 1 or 2 people subscribe to you, it's like, oh, someone subscribed, I didn't even notice. You know? I appreciate all of you for subscribing. Thank you very much. Even though they clearly didn't notice that 1 or 2 people subscribed the night before. You know? But someone small like me, currently at 121 subscribers, which is a very, very, very awesome number. That's the stupidest number ever. Yeah, I get like 1 subscriber. The next morning I'm like, and then a week later they unsubscribe and I'm like, oh. That's what it is. When you're a small YouTuber, that's what happens. You know, motivation and demotivation. Is that a word? Demotivation? Yeah, it's a thing when you're tiny. And then when you're a big YouTuber, 1 million subscribers, 2 million subscribers. I'm back to 1 million subscribers. What? You know? I don't know if anyone's ever gone to that or not. I don't know if anyone's ever been like that. Has there been a YouTuber like that? Maybe. I don't know. But yeah. I can relate to the watching on videos. don't most people not like watching their own videos? I think bigger YouTubers, because they typically have, I don't know if you call it staff or not. Well, I guess if they pay them, technically you can call them staff. People that edit their videos for them. So I don't know what the process is or what most big YouTubers do, but I would assume it's something like they film it themselves or they have a camera person. And then after they're done, they just like mail it to their editor or whatever, and that person does all the work, and then I guess they upload it as well to the channel, and that's that, right? And then the YouTuber themselves is like, oh, it's uploaded to the channel. Let's see how many views it has, how many subscribers, how much revenue did we make off of this video, and that's it, right? But when it's me, I'm like, oh, my own video. I got time. Let's watch it. I want to see what I sound like. I want to see if I accidentally picked my nose on camera or something. Oh, wait, I'm not using a face cam in this video. Haha, you can't see that, can you? Yeah. Like that, right? That's different mindsets between like small YouTubers and big YouTubers. Very different. We're all people, but it's very different how you think about things. I think about all the small and stupid things being a small YouTuber, whereas big YouTubers is, so how much revenue did we make on today's video? Oh, really? We made $5,000 in 5 minutes? That's not good enough. You're fired. You know? And then a small YouTuber. Oh, is that a hair? No, there was a hair on my nose. Oh, no, I was picking my nose in that scene. And you could see it on camera. You know? Yeah. Is that the best way to explain it? That's who I am, though. I'm at 140 subscribers. Really? Oh, I haven't refreshed this in a couple hours. Oh no. 140 subs. Oh, my video count is 141, so maybe that's what you're talking about. Then my subscribers here is 121. I don't know. Maybe that's what you're looking at. I don't know. Just one of your own videos to see what you can improve on. Oh, I never thought of that, actually. I don't typically watch my videos to see what I can improve on. Back in the past, I did because I knew there was something wrong with my setup, my microphone settings. And for many, many years, I couldn't figure out what the problem was. And then I figured out, I don't know how I figured it out, that I had to use certain types of filters on OBS and stuff like that. And then I finally fixed the problem. It took me like 5-6 years to finally figure it out, though. But ever since then, I sit down and watch my videos just because I entertain myself. I like watching myself. I don't know. It is what it is. I guess because I feel like I think, how do I say this properly? My brain wants to think that I'm actually doing really well for a tiny YouTuber with only a small handful of people watching. They're all like in my hands right now, you know? I feel like I'm doing pretty well, so that kind of makes me say, oh, I want to watch my own videos because I feel like I'm doing pretty well on YouTube, you know? Whereas I think the average person would be like, oh, I don't like my voice, I don't like my content, stuff like that, so they post it and they never watch it or whatever. They're just like, people can do whatever they want, you know? They can dislike my videos, they can comment, you know, like ugly stuff. They can say, oh, you suck at YouTube, man. You gotta go elsewhere. You gotta try and be one of those big Twitch streamers, you know? Have you heard of that? It's called Twitch. Maybe you should try it one day. You know? Refresh. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to ask people questions about things when it comes to YouTube. Like, there are, like, specific questions I want to ask people, but I'm like, I won't get a solid answer regardless of what it is. And the one question I always ask people, and I can never come to a conclusion with this question that I ask, and that is, what kind of content do people prefer on my channel? Because I've tried changing it a couple of times from IRL style videos to video game gameplays, which unfortunately, by the end of this year might come to an end. Actually, I don't know yet. There's stuff like that, but like whenever I ask people stuff like that, I'm like, I'm never gonna get a solid answer. Not just because I'm a small YouTuber, so not many people will obviously answer my question, right? Not because of that, but it's because the mixed reactions I get really make me confused on what's happening, or what actually is like the majority of things that people know is good about my channel, and the things that people are like, maybe you should stop doing that, or like, that's cringe, man, or you know, stuff like that. I can't figure that out. That's what I still haven't figured out about my channel. Because I can never get a solid answer. Or like a dominant answer, I should say. Where most people are like, yeah, I agree with that. You shouldn't do that anymore on your channel. Or, I like this. Definitely keep doing that on your channel. Continue this series. Or, no, you should stop this series because nobody wants to watch it, you know? You can never get a solid answer. I can never get something like that. So I can't figure out like what the final destination, I guess you want to call it, of this channel is. It'll just never happen. So it kind of just keeps going as it is. And then once I run out of the content, I'm just like, time to move on to something else. And it'll typically be something completely random. Hopefully, it'll go back to IRL style videos and stuff like that, like the my apartment tour video and stuff like that, all the random crazy stuff. Here's the thing, I feel like my apartment style, or my apartment video, tour video or whatever, was the most thought processing video and most editing, all that kind of stuff that I've ever done on a video, where I actually put in like real effort. So not just sitting at my computer without a face cam playing my video games, you know, because that's easy to do, right? But like my apartment tour, I actually had to thought process everything that went into that video, edit it properly. You know, I had a script actually. I did. So I had to come up with that as well. So a lot of the scenes I actually had a script. So if you actually watch that video, you'll notice in I think every single scene, I'm holding my phone, my second phone. So my main phone was filming. And then my second phone, I had a script with everything written on it that I was supposed to say. So that's why I was holding that. So yeah, that's one thing. I put a like super amount of effort into it. And like I guess technically because I'm a small YouTuber, 2,000 views in 1 year is pretty good. But at the same time, when I think about these type of videos that people make when they do this kind of like comedy skit that I kind of did in it, and the type of editing that I did, I would have expected maybe this could get to like 100,000 or something, you know. But we look to the left of it and we see that my episode 4 of Luigi's Mansion 3 for some reason still gets views. 5.6 thousand in 1 year, and it's still little by little gets views for some reason. I'm not sure where the people are coming from that are seeing or that are watching that video. I have no idea what's happening with it. But yeah, I think all of my other videos, every single video that stopped, everything like froze when it comes to views and stuff like that. So I don't know. But yeah, this channel is kind of like at a monotone point right now. It's because we have 3 games going on right now, which I think I don't know how far into all of them we are. But I guess by the end of this year, all 3 of those games that we're playing currently will be finished by then. And to be honest, I don't have anything planned after that when it comes to new games. Because gameplay-wise, I only play Nintendo Switch games. I have no interest in doing anything else other than that when it comes to video gaming. So, and actually making videos for you guys for it. If it's anything else, then it would be in a live stream, not in like a video format where I'd actually edit it and everything. I just wouldn't have the motivation for that if it's not a Nintendo Switch game. Where was I going with this? I guess there's no meaning behind it because I don't know what I was even gonna say. But yeah, once we're done with the 3 games, I have no other games that I actually have interest in. All the games I wanted to play and actually make videos for you guys are all sitting right here. All of them are right here. Actually, that's a lie. I totally lied to you guys right now. There's a PSP game in here. I don't know why. I have Blackrock Shooter, and I have no idea why, and I've never opened it. So I lied. I'm sorry. These aren't all Switch games. I totally lied to you guys right there. But all the Switch games that I wanted to play for you guys, and I wanted to play for myself and make videos for you guys are all in here, so... And that's pretty much it. There's nothing else I'm interested in, unless the unthinkable happens, and 2 games that I know will never happen. Either A, will never happen, or B, won't happen within the next 10 years, and that is Pikmin 5, and that, yeah, I have to laugh when I say that. Pikmin 5, and then Luigi's Mansion 4. That's it. Otherwise, nothing else. There's really nothing else that's really gonna trigger my my attention. Absolutely nothing. So yeah, once we finish the 3 games we have now, that might be it for the Switch gameplay. And then the content on this channel may shift once again. We'll see. We'll see. We still got time though. I think until the end of this year, things will stay the same, and then after that, starting from next year, we'll have to figure something out. This channel, yeah, we'll have to shift gears once again. Maybe. Please refresh the page. Wait, really? Okay, sure. Really? Is that true? Wait, what? Where did that come from? What? So I'm thinking, I must have left that page open for a very long time, and I just never refreshed it once. So it's sitting in the background at all times. So I don't know where that came from. That's kind of funny though. That is kind of funny though. I don't know where that came from. 100. Wait, so it was 121 to 140. So if my math is not good enough, which it clearly isn't, that's... I almost said 21. 19. I almost said 20. Wait. I'm second guessing myself. I'm gonna be so embarrassed. But I'm gonna pull out a calculator. Just for you guys, okay? Yes, calculator on my phone. I'm dead serious. I know the math is 19. But let's see. 140 minus 121. Okay, cool. I'm not stupid. Am I? I don't know. Actually, yeah. I'm totally stupid. I had to open the calculator on my phone and prove it to you guys. Oh god. That's a problem, isn't it? It's okay. I mentioned pretty much all of my videos that I post that math is not my thing, okay? Never has been, never will be, and it never should be. That's great, isn't it? Yeah. 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 This is why I wear a Kureyon Shinchan hoodie. For those of you that have no idea what this is, it's a anime for kids. Like, I'm talking like younger than like 10 years old. It's like kindergarten age and stuff like that. Kureyon Shinchan. So it's yeah, I think this is his pajamas or whatever, or something like that. I don't know what exactly. But yeah, that's why I'm wearing this. As kindergarten's a thing for me, and I had to use my calculator to figure out how to get to 19. From how to figure out how to get from 140, or no. See, I told you I can't do, oh god, I can't do the math, can I? How to get to 19 from 140. Does that make any sense? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. You tell me. But yeah, that's my life? Yeah, maybe. But yeah, when it comes to like this channel and stuff like that, I can't really say for sure what's gonna happen. But yeah, definitely for sure though, like I mentioned, up until I'm just estimating here when I say it, but up until the end of the year of this year, I think is when we'll be able to complete 3 games that we're currently playing, making videos of. And that is if I continue to keep the schedule that we're currently going with, which is typically a video every 2 weeks-ish or so, which is kind of like ridiculous, but the past week or so, I've been trying to post videos every 3 days, which I liked because that was my original schedule, and I kind of want to go back to that. But it's kind of stupid that I decided to try and go back to that schedule now, because my busiest time of year is always at this time of year, where I'm working 7 days a week at my workplace, so I don't know what I'm thinking of, but for some reason, and it kind of worked, I posted 3 videos in 6 days, I think it was, or something like that. Oh no, I lied to you guys. Look, there's clearly proof right there. I posted 3 videos in 10 days, which is pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, so roughly every 3 days, a video came out. I have no idea why I decided to do that at this time of year. But yeah, the next video I haven't even filmed yet, which is unfortunate. I was supposed to upload it today. I haven't even filmed it. So I guess that's why we're doing a live stream, right? Ha ha! That's right, isn't it? Of course. Uh, but yeah. Yeah, not much else actually. Not much else. We just I think sooner than later I should probably figure out where the direction of this channel is gonna go. Before it's too late. But we'll see. We'll see. More IRL stuff would be nice, but yeah, I wouldn't know where to go from that. There's 2 series, so let's see. We got the gacha the videos going. We posted episode 2. Episode 1 came out like a year and a half ago. Episode 2 came out like what, a month ago or whatever it was? Where is it? 2 months ago. And then my manga collection video, which every episode that I make of that, every new episode that I make, it becomes more and more pointless just because it defeats the purpose of what it actually is, which is it's supposed to be like the world's smallest manga collection. Because everyone posts, well, for people that post like manga tour videos or whatever you want to call it, like, oh, my manga collection has increased to 4,000 volumes. Let's post it because everyone wants to see the biggest manga collection ever. So I tried to think on the opposite side of the table, and I'm like, let's show everyone the smallest manga collection video of all time. But every time I post a video, my manga collection grows bigger and bigger, so it becomes more pointless. I feel like the phase, I guess, the phase that it's at now is like the max. So if I get more manga and then post another video, I feel like it's just more boring because it defeats the original purpose of this series. And then my gacha attack videos, which gosh, I have to give away all the gachas. I plan to do a live stream. I think I said next year, sometime next year. I can't really do it this year, but like now because like it's getting too hot. If I did a live stream in Tokyo while I'm walking around, my phone would overheat like it did back when I was an IRL streamer like 3 years ago. So yeah, we gotta think about that. I have to give away all the gachas that I have that I post in the 2 original videos, or the 2 videos, I guess I should say. And then if I make a 3rd video in the future, the gachas that I show off on that one too, I'm definitely giving those away as well. So the plan was to next year, at some point next year when I have free time, I was gonna go to Tokyo, take all my camera equipment with me, get a portable Wi-Fi, and then do an IRL stream in Tokyo. And then if anyone that's subscribed to this channel or whatever, if we walk into each other while I'm in Tokyo, I'm gonna have all the gachas on me in the capsules, and then I was gonna plan to give them away to everyone of your choice. One of the gachas you would be able to get from me. That's what I was gonna do, because I have almost 100 gachas now, and yeah, I don't really want to hang on to them, so I thought, I could just give them away maybe. So maybe doing a live stream in Tokyo would be a good idea. So I can't do a live stream here because my city's just so tiny and nobody's gonna come here, so none of you guys would come to my city. It's not only hard to access my city just because it's not anywhere near an airport, it's not anywhere near any of the major cities like Tokyo, Nagoya, stuff like that. And then you have to spend a lot of public transit money just to get here. So Shinkansen, bus, JR. You have to use all of that just to get to my city. And then, of course, if you're from abroad, then you have to pay for a plane ticket. So it's not easy. Just because you're in Japan doesn't mean you can actually get to me and be like, oh, I'm gonna meet up with Frost and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, no, good luck with that. You're gonna be paying at least $500-600 just to get to my area. It's because my area is very inconvenient when it comes to people visiting. So yeah, that's what it is. And then you'd have to go all the way back to wherever you came from. So yeah, good luck with that. So doing an IRL stream here in my city would be so pointless. And also my city's so tiny. To walk across like the main area of my city, you can walk across from west to east or north to south within 20 minutes. You can. If you started from one end and you walk completely to the other side, yeah, 20 minutes maybe. Main area. That's about it. There's nothing here, so yeah, IRL stream would not be very beneficial to do it here, so definitely want to do it in Tokyo, but I'd have to rent a portable Wi-Fi and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll see. That's future talk, though. We still got time. I don't have to worry about that right now. I'm not even prepared for that anyways, so. But yeah, definitely want to give away the gachas to you guys, for sure. Aside from that, though, what else? I got my, gosh, every time I see this video, my 100 video special, Uh, I really wish I made this video better, like more professional, I guess you call it. But it also reminds me that I never made a 100 subscriber video. I actually no, that's wrong. I did make one. I never uploaded it though because I didn't want to. That that was one video where I told myself and said this is the most stupidest and embarrassing video ever, so I never uploaded it. I think I still have it actually. It's like half finished though. Maybe one day in the future I'll upload it. Not for its actual purpose, just to be funny or whatever. And maybe like a year in the future I'll show you guys the video and I'll actually upload it onto this channel. I think that'd be kind of funny. Because the video is so bad. Or at least I think it's really poorly done. I think it'd be funny to upload it in the future randomly. Just for like funny purposes or whatever. But yeah, unfortunately the 100 subscriber special is non-existent for you guys. So maybe the next milestone video will be, I don't know, what is next actually? Because I actually don't know the anniversary of this channel. So typically I go off of my anniversary of the day that I moved to Japan, which is December 3rd, 2018. So every year on that day, we usually do a live stream and I play like a special game for you guys. Yeah, so usually I go off of that. But actual milestones that are related to this channel, yeah, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? That's a problem. 100 subscribers, I'm so sorry. Whoever was, I don't know actually who it was. Whoever was the 100th subscriber, I'm so sorry. I know you were expecting something, which you really should have expected something. But unfortunately, I don't have an answer to that. But unfortunately, I kind of missed out on that for you guys. Yikes. We'll save it for what's the next one? 200 subscribers. Is it, if I make a 200 subscriber special, does that mean I have to do it every 100, or should like it be more or less specific? So I guess the next one would be 500 subscribers, or if we get to 200 videos, I think I think 150 would be kind of ridiculous. So maybe 200, whichever comes first. 200 subscribers or the 200th video. I guess it'd be the next milestone where I'd actually have to post a video for you guys because I clearly missed out on 100. So, and yeah, I'm not gonna upload that video for you guys because I just really don't want to. I don't think so. You guys will see it in the future. Don't worry, because I still have it. I still have the recording and everything saved. But yeah, right now, yeah, no. Okay, don't even ask for it. You'll see it in the future. I promise. I definitely. The more that time goes by, I'm not talking like, oh, 5 minutes went by. No, I'm talking like the more like every month or whatever, as time goes by, it makes me feel more. What's the word I'm looking for? Not comfortable. What's the word I'm looking for? Like more like I want to upload the video because I think it'd be funny. So I want to wait maybe about a year or so and then I'll upload it for you guys because I think that'd just be hilarious. And then I'll definitely put like a really weird, funny title to the video. Be like, here was what the 100 subscriber special is supposed to be like. Let's post it now. Okay, sure. Let's wait one more year. Let's post it now. Okay, sure. You know, it'll be something like that. Yeah. That's what it'll be. I'm sure of it. But I think I should probably finish the video first. It's like, I don't know how far into the video I got before I actually gave up on it. Probably like 60-70% of the way through the video. Ish. Yeah, something like that. Probably, you know what I could do actually? So the original of what I filmed for it, I'll leave that there. And then the rest of the video, I should film like a present time, so like a now, and then add on to it. And then put like a, what do you call it? Like communication or whatever? Like me responding to what that original part of the video was. I don't know how I would do that, but I think I could come up with something really funny to add to it. I think that would actually be pretty funny. I don't know. Anyways, not much else to tell you guys. Not much else to tell. My life. Yeah, my life. That's right. As time goes by, we'll see what happens. But yeah, second YouTube channel. We'll hopefully start to pick up soon. I got one thing happening tomorrow, which I explained to you guys earlier. And then the parts that I actually bought, which I told you guys at the beginning of the stream. If you were paying attention long enough, for those of you that are following me on the second YouTube channel, which I know those of you that are following me on this channel have no interest in my second YouTube channel because they have no relation to each other whatsoever. I can guarantee you there's not very many people in this world, I guess you want to call it, where you're watching this channel, which is right now video game Let's Plays and stuff like that, and you go, oh, I love this channel. Oh, you're very entertaining. I want to watch you. You're really funny, you know, stuff like that. And then you see my second YouTube channel and be like, whoa, this content is really cool too. No, trust me, no. No. It'd be a miracle if there was a lot of you like that. It would absolutely be a miracle where you not only sit down, watch my videos, understand everything that I talk about on this channel, and then go to my second YouTube channel and be like, hey, I know everything about what you do on that channel, your hobby. I know everything in depth about what you talk about, what you're trying to do. No, trust me, that's impossible. The two just, no, they don't match. It's like if you touch your fingers together, you would get a static shock. And every time you did that, the static shock would just get bigger and bigger and bigger to the point that you would burn your fingers. To the point where you'd have to bandage them and go to the hospital. that's what happens. I tell you, that's what happens. I can't build a bridge between the two channels. If there was ever a crossover between my two channels, I think we'd open a black hole, so I gotta be careful with it. I gotta be very careful with it. But yeah, I got things, one thing happening tomorrow, which like I mentioned, I don't think I'll film anything for it, but I definitely will explain what happened, in the next video that I post for that channel. And then a car part that I got, which, I want to show it to you guys because, like I mentioned earlier, I think here would be a good place to show you guys because I know, like I mentioned, the two channels have no relation to each other, so only you OG people would get to see it. You know what? I'll give you a hint. What's a hint that's not obvious? But it is definitely a way where you wouldn't have to wait for the video to come out to see what it is that I got. I think that's as far as I should go with that hint. I would go farther, but I don't want to make it so obvious. But yeah, you don't have to wait. Actually, no. I totally lied right there. Did I? I don't know how this works, actually. I don't know if I'm lying to you guys right now or not. I don't know. I'm not sure, actually. Well, let's just leave it at that. I don't want to put more information because at this point, now that I think about it, I have no idea what I'm talking about. So if I said any more, then I feel like I'd be lying to you guys because I don't know if it's true or not. Okay, then. I can do one thing. Because I think most of you... See, this is where I get kind of like confuzzled. We're like not sure where to go with this. You know, no, let's just leave it as is. I don't want to screw it up. I don't want to spoil anything or screw it up or be like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. No, let's just leave it as is. You guys will see it on the next video that I post. Let's just go with that. That's fine. But yeah, I think, I don't know. Are we good? I didn't do anything for you guys on this one. I didn't do anything for you guys. Okay? That's fine. I got couch potato day. Or I finally get to sleep in for the first time in 4 weeks. I've been waking up every single day for the past 4 weeks at 6 a.m. to go to work. And now tomorrow, for the first time, I can sleep in. But I got things to do. I got quite a few things to do, actually. So I got second YouTube channel related things to do. I gotta also, my car is being completely maintenance at Toyota. Like everything's being redone on the underbody and stuff like that, brakes and everything like that. What else? I gotta prepare my apartment. And when I said prepare, yeah, I mean prepare, because I actually have someone coming over next week that I haven't seen in 6 years. A friend of mine that we haven't seen for so long. It's been so long. I gotta, like, you know, clean my apartment. Because, you know, do I even need to explain it? I guess it's obvious. I don't clean very much. Now, here's the thing. I do clean. But not thoroughly enough that a mother would be proud of you. If that makes sense at all. So I clean to the point where I'm satisfied, and I'm not just talking like, oh, there's a piece of garbage on the floor, throw in the garbage. Okay, we're good. No. I'm talking like I actually do clean. I vacuum. I do. I do my own laundry, stuff like that. But I don't go to the point where a mother's like, you need to clean because this place is dirty. You know what I'm talking? So I'm talking like thoroughly, like clean my shower room, like thoroughly clean the walls. You know, thoroughly clean my bathroom. You know, stuff like that. Pick up anything that's like laying on my dining table. You know, like pencils or whatever. You know, stuff like that. I don't go that far, but I have to do that within like tomorrow. Actually, I probably have to do that because I don't have much time. Stuff like that. So yeah, I'm busy tomorrow, but I don't know. Let's eat because I'm hungry. No, I'm not really hungry actually. Ooh. Smell that. Doesn't that smell good? Oh my god. Oh, this is grocery store bought though, so it's not like top quality, but in Japan, everything's good. So, oh, blueberry. Oh yes. Smell that. Oh. Most of you be like, Frost, you know we don't live in the time of year where technology is good enough that we can actually smell things through your camera, right? Smell this, doesn't it smell good? That smells so good. Deal with it, okay? I told you. Like I always mention on this channel, anywhere. If there are things that I say that you guys don't understand, then we're on the right track. If you guys understand things that I'm saying, then something's totally wrong with this channel. So, itadakimasu. Oh, maybe I should do a crosscut for you guys before we end the stream, because I have nothing else to say for you guys. Ooh, yeah. I should probably put this in a toaster, maybe? It's nothing crazy, it's just blueberry flavored bread, that's all it is. It's not like actual like rhubarb or whatever it's called, or like blueberry chunks or whatever. Just the flavoring. Maybe they took this bread, which here's my theory. I don't know why I'm about to explain this to you guys. My theory is they take this bread and they dunk it in blueberry liquid. And then they take it out and then it becomes like this. But no, trust me, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. It's infused in here, okay? You know. Alright. I think we're good. Yeah, just stay tuned. Next video, probably this channel. The next episode of whatever game we play. So stay tuned for that. Second YouTube channel. I don't know when the video is gonna come out. I don't really know how I'm gonna make the video, because we'll see. I don't know. Hopefully soon though. Hopefully soon. And then, yeah, I gotta order some more things. Oh, I actually have one thing coming. Wow, that was weird how I said that just now. I actually have one more thing coming in the mail. I totally forgot about this thing, but it's not gonna be here for another week, apparently. It is for the car as well, so yeah. Once we get that, then I can do a couple of things. Make a video, I guess. Hopefully it'll be enough. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyways, I think that's all. I am gonna go back and watch The Amazing Digital Circus or whatever, because I kind of want to rewatch that. My mindset's all over the place right now, so I feel like that's perfect to watch right now, even though there's only 2 episodes right now. So I'm gonna binge watch those 2, I guess. And then pass out, I guess. Have some sleep, and then deal with whatever I gotta do tomorrow in the Moroland. So 皆さん、今日も Arigatou gozaimasu! Ah, my camera's too zoomed in. You guys can't see anything I'd be doing.
But that's all for today. So goodbye and a good night. It's okay.
It's not the best thing out there. It's okay. Johnny.